Hello everyone, Sabelo speaking here. So in this video here, I'll be going through the trade that I took last week and the trades that I took this week. Okay, so the trades that I took last week were the trades that were taken on Friday. I'm not going to talk about the other ones that I took during the week because I already spoke about them in the previous video. Yeah, so let's go into this video, into this setup that I've given out. Okay, so we are here in the VIP group, and okay, let's scroll back. Yeah, this is the first trade that I gave out on Friday on GBP Swiss. So it was a breakout, pullback, making the high of the day, lining up with correlation, and then we sold. So let's go into our trading view platform just to see what is currently happening. Can we just okay, it's GBP CHF. Let's see what's happening now. So GBP, as you can see, guys, it went down massively went down in this week. Why? Because the whole index of GBP is bearish. Okay, the whole GBP index is bearish, but before it was not bearish. Before the day, the exact day when I took the trade, I think GBP was neutral. Okay, I took the trade on the 24th of September. So let's go into our correlation numbers here and look for 24th of September. Okay, for 24th of September, GBP was -3, which is a little bit selling. It's not a big sell, but it's a sell, but not a big one. Okay, and then the Swiss. Remember, we were trading GBP versus the Swiss, so the Swiss was really pushing to the upside. Okay, so if you pair a currency that is pushing up against the currency that is trying to push down, obviously the graph is going to eventually the graph is going to change direction to the downside. So that's what happened here on our analysis. The market went down as today TPS hit. Okay, so based on the technical analysis, okay, this was based on the sentiment of the market. Okay, now we are going to go into the technicals. What is happening in the candlesticks? What are the pattern are telling us? Okay, obviously we start on daily. We look at the overall structure of the market. Is the market bouncing in this key zone? Yes, that's why we drew those support and resistance on the higher time frame. Remember, we don't trade on the higher time frame, but we want to see what the market is currently doing, and then obviously we jump into the H4 just to see the behavior of the market. So here the market was pushing up. I was still waiting for something that is pushing the market to the downside so that my sell will be confirmed. Okay, so we saw the GBP trying to push down with -3, and the Swiss franc trying to, not even trying, the Swiss franc was aggressively pushing to the upside with +6. So that means we were supposed to look for a pullback, making the high of the day, rejection candlesticks, and then look for a continuation of a sell, because our sentiment of the market, sentimental analysis is telling us to sell the market. So today TP2 is hit, but we were nearly taken out here. So if we were using a broker that is offering a big spread, I'm pretty sure that you are taken out on this trade. But if you are using a broker like Paperstone, Ice Market, those are the ones that I really trust when it comes to small spread, tight spread. Okay, so that was GBP analysis. So now let's go back into our next analysis, which was NZD Canadian dollar. Obviously we were looking for a sale. we got a break here, a retest here. This retest was a minor retest. Okay, it was a very small one, but I was so convinced that the market is going to drop based on the correlation numbers. So let's check what was happening here based on our correlation numbers. 24th of September. Okay, Canadian dollar bullish. Okay, and then the NZD was neutral but trying to go down with -3. So this was also a similar trade to the previous one, which was the GBP Swiss, based on the sentiment of the market. So obviously here I was expecting to see a drop because the NZD was trying to push to the downside, but on the other side, the Canadian dollar was pushing up. So if you pay Canadian dollar and the NZD, and then the graph supposed to go down. Okay, so let's check now. Obviously TP is hit already. Okay, let's wait. So that was our entry here after this engulfing candlestick. Let's change the color. So when the market was here, that's when we sold. Because of all of these was a confirmation for us to sell. Okay, all these rejections and bearish engulfing were trying to add more confluence into our sell. But here I was expecting a pullback, getting back to this zone here, and then look for another sell. But the market is dropping dramatically. It's dropping. There's no pullback. So those were the trade that I took. Okay, the last one that I've given out on Friday was NZD versus the USD. Okay, NZD versus USD. Let's check the numbers on Friday. Okay, NZD USD. Okay, let's use this color. So the NZD was sitting at -3, and then the USD was sitting at +3. Okay, but these these currencies were in the same group, but the other one was trying to go up. Okay, this one was trying to go up. Okay, to go down. I'm sorry. So this one was trying to go down, meaning that it was trying to go into this group here, okay, with a -3, okay, and then this one here was trying to go up with +3, which means it was trying to go into the strong currency group. So if you pair a currency that is trying to go down with another currency that is trying to go up, obviously you are going to see a drop, because this one was on our left hand side, so I was expecting a sell there. Okay, let's check the correlation numbers. Let's check now our trading view here. NZD USD. Okay, NZD USD. Obviously the market is down, as you can see, guys. The market is down. So we waited here. Even in this consolidation, I was waiting. But when I saw a break followed by a retest of this previous structure here, that when I knew for sure that now it's time to go. Okay, now it's time to go. Obviously, we start our analysis on the daily time frame. The daily time frame was neutral, as you can see, guys. Market was in this box, consolidating, but within this box, you can still see some trends. Okay, you can still find trends, breakouts, high of the day, everything that you need. So here we waited for the market to go back, retest the previous structure, and this was also a high of the day, and the market formed a very nice pattern for us to look for a short. but unfortunately I didn't get a sniper entry at the top here. You know, this this M formation here, you know, boom, all the way up, and then boom, boom, boom. So I didn't get a sniper, and then I waited for the market to make a clear downtrend, which was also even trading below this moving average here. So that's also add confidence into our strategy. Whenever we see that the market is now trending below the moving average and it's making a bearish engulfing candlestick on the higher time frame, then we enter. So those were the trades that I given out on Friday. So now let's talk about the trades that I've given out yesterday and today. The first one is the euro versus Canadian dollar. So this is the euro CAD. Okay. So here waiting for break, retest, and then sell. Remember, this is also a breakout. Okay, breaking this big consolidation here, and then we're waiting for a break, retest, sell. So based on the correlation numbers, the euro was flat, as you can see here. It was sitting at 0, meaning that it can go anywhere as long as the other currency that you are pairing with maybe is strong or weak. So in this case, the CAD on the other side was very strong. So if you pair euro versus CAD, and then obviously you are expecting a downtrend because our our Canadian dollar is very strong. Okay, so let's go into our charts here and see what's happening currently. Euro CAD. Still, this one is still consolidating. We didn't see any break here, so we are still looking for a break, retest, and then so we are still here, guys. So but me, I will still hold this trade because there's a potential of the market, seeing the market coming back to this zone, okay. So I'm still going to hold. Obviously my stop loss is above. I've entered somewhere around there, then stop loss somewhere here, and then I'm targeting something like 2 to 1 risk reward. So another one is gold, XAU USD. So this one was given out today. But the entry was late. Okay. So let's start with the correlation. What was the thought process? Okay. Correlation numbers today. Correlation numbers, the US dollar was bullish. Okay. So if the US dollar is bullish with +7, that means we are supposed to wait. We are supposed to see a downtrend on gold. Remember why this thing happens. It's because gold, okay, is a metal currency. And then if you are pairing it with the USD, as it says XAU USD, so it's gold versus the US dollar. So the US dollar is on the right hand side and gold is on the left hand side. So whenever the US dollar goes up, then gold is going to go down. Okay, gold is going to go down. So today we got a better entry based on those correlation numbers. So before we got very nice entries here, somewhere around here, because we're looking for this breakout here, boom, pullback, and then we've seen that the US dollar was trying to go up, and then it meant we were looking for a short there, and then we took our sell, boom, and here I got in again, but you know, I was almost stopped out with the news, and then I ended up closing here, and then not knowing that this thing is still going to drop. And then today got the break, retest, and then it sold here very late. So now this is a little bit a risky trade because now this trend is old. Okay, it's very old. Anything can happen. Okay, we can see a break, reverse continuation. And another thing is that we are approaching this big support here. But with our correlation numbers, I can see that there is a possibility of getting a break here. Once the market breaks this zone, this one here, we may see a pullback and then a continuation because we don't see the US dollar trying to slow down. The US dollar is still bullish aggressively. So I don't believe that the market can just turn here and go up. So that's the main reason why I took this sell here. But I was supposed to take a sell at the opening of the New York session. Okay, I was supposed to get a sniper entry somewhere around here or somewhere around here. Okay, let me try to show you. Let's put in these lines here. So the market here, okay, the market here, it opened here. So yesterday it was Tuesday. So this was the movement of Tuesday, and then today is Wednesday. So this is the movement of today. Okay, and here the market was changing the session. So that's when I was supposed to pay more attention because that's when the magic happens on daily basis. If we are focusing on New York session, you know what I'm talking about. So I was supposed to wait for something like a rejection, and then if the market trades below the moving average, then I was supposed to sell there. Okay, I was supposed to take my sells here, not here. So this is an aggressive entry now. You know, I was supposed to enter here, put a stop loss here. Yeah, it could have been, in a very nice risk road. Let's see, 4R. But now we are here and our stop loss is above. And let's see the R risk road. Okay. So now we are risking with 1R in order to get 2.6, which is not bad. Not bad. As long as we are following the market, we are following the correlation numbers, so there's a possibility of hitting that number, that 2.6%. So that's it from me, guys. That's how I analyze the market. Sometimes I make mistakes, as I've made a mistake here of entering too late, and also I've made a mistake here of closing my trade. I could have been in a very deep profit here, very deep profit, but I'm not a robot, I'm a human being. That's why I always make mistakes. So yeah, I'm planning to share more setups to you guys in the next days. I'm planning to share more analysis just for you to understand on how do I take my trades, how I do my analysis, and how do I get assisted by these numbers whenever I take a trade. So that's it from me, guys. Signing out. See you next week.